Good afternoon. My name is Pavlina McGrady, and I will share findings from a research project in collaboration with Dr. Sue Kang, Dr. Mark Siders, and Dr. Donna Lane, exploring local perceptions on legalized marijuana and its impacts on Oregon state tourism. The legal marijuana industry has experienced tremendous growth, yet most of the current studies on the topic were conducted when marijuana was still illegal in the US, and the marijuana tourist market is now seen as a new niche market. However, the current literature on tourism involving marijuana is focusing on negative impacts and fails to provide a comprehensive picture of this new niche market. Thus, more empirical studies exploring this new phenomena and understanding of local perceptions on those changes and impacts are necessary. The purpose of this study is to examine residents' perceptions, impacts, and support of marijuana tourism in the state of Oregon. More specifically, the study is guided by the following research questions. To what extent perceptions for positive and negative impact, place attachment, and Oregon tourism image are predictors of support for marijuana tourism? And do demographic characteristics play a role in Oregon residents' support for marijuana tourism? The study was guided by the following conceptual framework: the constructs of positive and negative impacts derived from recreational marijuana legalization, residents' level of place attachment, and tourism image of the state, along with demographic variables including position at the university, student, faculty, or staff, residency status, and number of years living in the state, as well as age, are examined as predictors of support of marijuana tourism. We utilized a survey instrument developed by Kang and Lee, first used in a similar study based in Colorado. The survey included questions focusing on the key constructs in the conceptual framework. The survey was sent to a random sample of 2,400 students, faculty, and staff, and yielded 313 usable responses. Descriptive statistics were used to outline respondents' characteristics and their perceptions on legalized marijuana impacts. Exploratory factor analysis and reliability tests were utilized for constructing reliable scales, and multiple regression analysis was used to assess the relative contribution of each predictor variable. Results of multiple regression analysis showed that positive impact was the strongest predictor, followed by negative impact, place attachment, and tourism image. Analysis of variance results revealed that student support level was significantly different from that of faculty and staff, students showing the most favorable perception on support for marijuana tourism. Interestingly, non-resident respondents showed stronger support for marijuana tourism in Oregon. Regression analysis indicate that respondents' age was a significant predictor of support for marijuana tourism, and notably, the inverse relationship indicates that the older respondents are, the less they are likely to support marijuana tourism, which is consistent with the results between university position and years of residence. Additionally, length of residence in Oregon significantly influenced respondents' support for marijuana tourism as well. To sum up, our findings supported the extant literature that if respondents perceived more favorable and positive impact from marijuana legalization, they were likely to support marijuana tourism. Alternatively, if respondents recognized stronger negative impact from marijuana legalization, they were less likely to express their support, which is consistent with the key foundation of social exchange theory popularly used in tourism impact studies. Moreover, the respondents who were more attached to their state were less likely to support marijuana tourism, consistent with existing literature on the topic. Additionally, if respondents had more favorable perception to Oregon as a popular tourism destination, they were supportive to marijuana legalization, which has not been investigated in the current literature. And interestingly, the support for marijuana tourism was more strongly expressed by non-Oregon residents than Oregon residents. This is an interesting result, and it might relate to a further investigation of not in my backyard phenomena. The study's findings on the strong relationship between respondents' demographic characteristics and their support for marijuana tourism is noteworthy because this is the first study investigating the association within the context of marijuana tourism. And community stakeholders and policymakers can use information on resident perception to develop appropriate strategies and policies and foster sustainable tourism development of local communities. Thank you.